How did you like it? Could you even see me? I was doing a TikTok for you. I hope you guys are doing great. We are working today with this one. The very first sheet on yours with a cow. It says draw, oh, it's a pig. Draw a pretty pig pen. So we need our square attribute block that I gave you in your little packet. I'm going to use my stack of Post-it notes because I gave all of my attribute blocks to you. So take, what we're going to do is take your, no, we're not. I haven't got through the lesson yet. Okay, halves. How can I recognize two-dimensional shapes and equal shares? Draw a shape that has more sides than a triangle. Write the shape's name and label the sides and vertices. So what kinds of things could you draw? You could draw, I can't get to my writing tools today. Let me see if I can move this thing out of the way. There we go. Let's see. You could obviously draw like just a rectangle. You could get really fancy and try to draw a hexagon. I'm drawing an octagon. 8 sides. And then it says, oh gosh, that one didn't look so good. Label the sides and vertices. So we would write side here, a text box. Side, and then I'm just going to go ahead and circle the vertices. So, vertice, vertice, vertex, vertex is what I'm looking for, vertex, vertex, more than one is a vertice, our vertices. So, label all of that. Okay, so we labeled the sides and vertices. I didn't label all the sides on the octagon or the rectangle, but hopefully you get the idea. Okay, draw a shape that has, oh, we did that part. Okay, draw a line to show two equal parts. So we could go horizontal to show two equal parts. That's not exactly perfect, but you get the idea. Or you could also go for vertical, horizontal or vertical. Vertical is up and down. Horizontal is the way you lay in your bed. Draw lines to show four equal parts. So on this square, we can go vertical and then horizontal. It's not going to be perfect because I drew it. And then draw a line to show two equal parts. So on this rectangle, we could go horizontally, or you could go, see if I can pull that out of the way. Or you could go vertically. You could also be really tricky and go at an angle, a diagonal, and that would also show two equal parts. All right, you guys are awesome. Okay, test practice. How many equal parts do you see? 1, 2, 3, 4. We would circle in, color in the 4. We saw 4 equal parts. Can every shape be divided into 2 equal parts? What do you think? So I would look at the shape and just decide, can it be formed into to a whole or two totally the same size and same shape of sides? I'm pretty sure there will be a shape that I'm going to think of in a minute that you can't divide equally, but let's think about it. Let me know if you think of any. Complete the table to describe the number of halves or equal parts. So here you can see a rectangle. It is 2 halves. And then here you can see a square divided into 2 equal parts. Okay, write a problem that uses halves or 2 equal parts. Trade your problem with a partner and solve. So you could draw a shape for someone in your family and ask them to divide it into 2 equal parts. Let's do I'm going to use a trapezoid. How would you divide this into 2 equal parts? Could you go horizontally with this one? Would that be the same size and same shape roughly? No. Can you go vertically? Yes, that will give us 2 equal parts. Let's go on. Okay, now we're on our paper. So go ahead and get yours with the cute little pig on the front. And like I said, I gave all of my attribute blocks to you guys. So use your little square I gave you or something that is square. And we're going to trace it. You'll also need something that is a circle. Do you have a circle attribute block? You might have to find something that is a circle in your home, like a coin, maybe a quarter. I use the lid of a lotion. And then we'll need something that is a rectangle. That one's tough. So what I'm seeing here is I have a stapler. I'm going to use the bottom and trace it. It is a very long rectangle. You might have to pause me to go find something that is a rectangle. I can't remember if your attribute blocks have anything that would be shaped like a rectangle. Okay, it's not a perfect rectangle, but there it is. Now I want you to draw lines to separate each square into each shape into 2 equal parts. And then you'll also need crayons for this activity. When you're finished, get some crayons and you're going to shade in the 2 different parts. So I'm going to pause for a minute while I color mine in. My really insanely bad coloring. But you can see that I divided them into 2 equal parts and then shaded each half a different color. Okay, great job. Let's go on to the inside page, the see and show. Let me get it pulled up on our screen. Can't really see my face very well, huh? Let me see if I can adjust this so my face is going to fall over. Okay. Oh, I missed it. Oh, okay. It says see and show. A whole that is separated into 2 equal parts is separated into halves. Each part is a half of a whole. So we're going to go ahead and look at the circle and the rectangle divided in half. And we'll go ahead and trace out 2 equal parts or 2 halves on each of those shapes. Okay, let's see. Write how many equal parts make up the whole. So here you can see the square that's separated into how many equal parts. Alright, Smarties, this is pretty easy for you guys. So 2, and then we have a circle divided into 2 equal parts. Okay, let's go on to number 3. Alright, let's divide it, draw lines to divide in half. So remember, you could go horizontally, or vertically, whichever way you want, or actually you could go at an angle if you wanted to be fancy. And there you'd have 2 equal halves. And then 2 halves. Oh, I need to get not my straight tool. 2 halves. And then 2 halves. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2 equal halves. Okay, the next part is, sorry, that was a question. How many halves make up a whole? Hopefully you said 2. 2 halves make up a whole. Okay, you're on my own part, the practice and apply your knowledge. So the first part, number 5 and 6, you are going to write how many equal parts make up the whole. And then 7, 8, 9, and 10, each shape is a half of each shape is missing. Draw the missing half. So this is what you see on 7, 8, 9, and 10 is only half of a shape. So you'll have to draw the other half of the shape onto it to make a whole. Oh, darn it. I just showed an answer. Color half of each shape. Oh, so we'll need our crayons again for 11 and 12. Color half of each shape and write how many parts are shaded. So if you color in one section of this square that's divided into 2 equal parts, you would say, how many parts are shaded? Well, if I colored this part in blue, then 1 part of 2 parts are shaded. So you get the idea to do number 12. Okay, and then go ahead and pause me and work on my own, and then we'll do the back page together. Okay, hopefully on my own was pretty simple for you. Let's go into the back page. It looks like this. It has a little girl eating a hot dog, and she says, let's share. Do you like hot dogs? They're not my favorite, but I'll eat them. Okay, get to that page. Sorry, forgot to do this. Joey has a hot dog, which explains the girl with the hot dog. He cuts it in half. How many equal parts is the hot dog cut into? Did you say 2? 2 equal parts. Okay. Tina draws this square. Help Tina by drawing a line to show 2 equal parts. So just divide it into parts. 2 equal parts. Oh, missed it. Okay, here is your hot problem, higher order thinking. So you're going to have to use writing for this part. Don't forget to start with a capital, end with a period, and have it be a complete sentence. Jenna is eating half of an orange. Samantha is eating the other half of the same orange. Jenna says she has less than Samantha. Can she be right? All right, have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow for our next lesson. I wish I was seeing the real you.